All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Shem
Yahweh
Hawashah
Shai, Ba'ashem,
Bahashem
Kakwadash.
Hakwadash.
We want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of a millstone who teach very well where we learn this truth from. And salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And today, basically just getting on the times that we are in. No, we are not at the times of chilling or in the times of holding back. No, we are in the times of pushing forward. Because for the lack of better words, if you don't push forward, then at the end of the day, that means you're not watching and hastening for the time of our Lord. Matter of fact, you can start off with the book of Matthew. I think there's like 24 and 42, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I mean, 24 and 40, if I'm not mistaken. Huh?
42. Be ready for it's coming.
Come on, you got it.
God, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 42. Watch
Mm-hmm.
therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth cometh.
And that's what we're doing. We're watching, man. And one thing we do, we watch for the prophecies, what season that we are in. For the lack of better words, before you step outside, you look at the weather. See if you need to bring a raincoat, a jacket, or whether I'm not finna wear this weather, then I'm gonna put on a t-shirt. And all these things can be detrimental to your salvation. Because let's say if it's the time of martial law and war, martial law and all hell breaking loose, for lack of better words, that ain't gonna be the time for you to go out on the highways and byways. That wouldn't be wise, man. So that's why we should be, getting in now, for lack of better words, before it don't be time. Matter of fact, I'll continue on.
God, it says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come,
Mm-hmm.
he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
And watching is looking for the prophecies, looking for the things that's coming ahead. You know,
That's it.
and again, we looking for World War III, times of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose, evils and only evils. And the reason why we're looking towards and for these things, because ultimately these things must come to pass in order for the kingdom of heaven to come. You know.
Yeah.
Real quick, I got some real quick. This Zephaniah 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation, not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. So a part of you watching is you gathering together, man. Whether
Yeah.
it be brothers sending articles, brothers telling you about the news, or somebody that a brother knew died.
Okay.
Because ultimately, the reason why these people get caught up in the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shai, because they didn't gather together under the house of David, man, under the shadow of the Almighty. And that's why the reason a lot of these people are going to get caught with their pants down when all hell break loose.
That's it.
You got something up?
Okay.
You got it?
This is the book. Salakia. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 14 and 13.
That's it.
Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people.
Hey, right
Comfort
there. Salakia, it says, set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Part of you setting your house in order is you getting your mind right. You got it.
That's it. It said, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
Hey, right there, it says comfort ones that be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. So a part of us comforting you is telling you that the kingdom of heaven is going to come, and ultimately the things that you're going through, whether it be good or whether for lack of better words, like it says, comfort those that be in trouble. You going through troublesome times, hard times. A part of that comfort when you go through them hard times is the scriptures. That's why even in the, what it is, Thessalonians, if I'm not mistaken, it says those that are in trouble rest with us.
Okay.
That's a part of that gathering.
That's it.
You got it, bro.
Verse 14, it says, let go from thee mortal thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Cast away the burdens of man. Put
Mm-hmm.
off now the weak nature.
Yes, it says, let go from the mortal thoughts, the carnal things that hold you back from really committing to the Lord. You know, because that weak nature can actually make you slip back into Babylon. You got it, bro.
That's it. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee,
Mm-hmm.
and haste thee to flee from these times.
Now, again, Ezra wrote this a long time ago, but for lack of better words, these things are for us today. What it says, those things that was meant for our learning
Yeah,
is
they
actually for
written
our
before
faith and
time.
hope.
Kind.
You got it.
Written,
You got it. Up.
yeah, those that were written before time written for our learning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so these we take these precious jewels, of course, through scriptures and precepts, and we apply them to today. And this is giving us instruction, these commandments, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh
Mm-hmm.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You got it.
Con, you got it, bro.
Kind. It says, verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, so greater evils is actually coming upon the earth, man. You know, greater evils are actually gonna happen.
That's it.
And again, you think about 9/11, times of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Even these mass shootings, the Boston bombing,
Yeah,
these school shootings. You think these are bad times? Just imagine how it's going to be when there's no food left. Imagine how it's going to be when you know the resources. You know, people can't have access to that medicine cabinet.
kind.
For lack of better words, that's going to make shit worse. You got it.
Kind. Hey, one thing just popped up in my mind while we were saying, while we were speaking on, 911, and of course the Boston bombings was Hurricane Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and how those people down there was in a rage. They didn't take heed to the warning that was given to flee the city. You know,
Mm.
and guess what they did? They got caught up, man, and it was a lot of death. You know, it was a lot of hunger. It was a lot of starving. It was a lot of raping. It was a lot of robbing down there, man. When those winds hit, man. They got caught with them pans down, man. And we're coming in
Mm.
the same stead, blowing the trumpet, give you that warning. Go ahead, you got it.
And that's how about Shemal Shah who brought forth those evils and those bad things, man.
That's it.
It's not like these was just a random event or just a hurricane. Even the scriptures say the Lord will punish you with tempest. You
Kind,
know,
kind.
again, a lot of people was homeless. They got kicked out their homes and shit like that.
That's
You
it.
know, niggas was humble then for the lack of better words. That's why even the Apostle Paul always say, when words don't teach, adversity will.
Adversity will.
You know, and it also say thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power.
Woo.
How much you want to bet all those people who was standing on top of those houses stuck on the top, the second story of your
Mm-hmm.
house? Let's say how many people are those they wanted to call upon the Lord then. But how much you want to bet a week before those niggas was participating in wicked activities, man?
That's it.
You know, you got it, bro.
Kind. Yeah, I got another precept for you.
Finish off that 17, then you get their precept.
Okay, kind. Kind. Verse 17, it says, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age,
Mm-hmm.
so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
And so as we go closer and closer into that great day of the Lord, the earth is going to get weaker, whether it be men being that feminine energy, or
Kind.
whether it be then the plants not even producing the fruit that they should. But also, as it go weaker through age, so much is the evils. So
Mm,
how much on the bit is going to be more crazy situations that popped up. Uh, Plenty of things saying mamas unaliving their children. I think that was like 3 weeks ago or either a month ago. It was a lady tried to kill herself and her two kids in the car. Yeah, she put those two kids she unalived those two kids, but the Lord made that bitch survive, man.
that's
You
it.
know? So, and that's just a crazy story. So imagine what else the Lord got planned. You know?
Kind.
You got it to walk. You can get your precept, bro.
Kind. He's pretty much turning up the volume of death.
Mm.
You know, he's notching it up, and not only what you alluded to was the women unaliving their children. You got fathers deleting their sons.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's it's going back to that ancient way, man. You know, these rebellious kids, these teenagers, you know, they ain't playing around with them no more, man.
Mm.
Come, I got this Second Esdras 7:43. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 43, and it reads, "But the day of doom shall
Mm.
be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past."
Right there. It says the day of doom shall be the end of this time, man. And what's that day of doom? The return of Yahweh Shai. We know it's going to be a lot of things that's going to be going on in that day. Um, the UFOs is
Whew.
going to be out. The missiles are going to be out there. And even Yahweh Shai said, when I come, shall I find faith upon the planet Earth?
Mm.
No. Now, real quick, we just mentioned the day of doom. Mike, I just got a quick little article
Go
to
ahead.
just
That's it.
bag you up real quick, and we're gonna jump back. This the
Uh-uh.
Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. It says it's like a moment of historic danger. It is still 90 seconds to midnight, 2024 doomsday clock statement. And again,
Mm.
it just show you that doom. Everybody know that doom is coming, but everybody is now hearkening until the sound of the trumpet. Because a part of the sound of the trumpet, the prophets out there on the highways and byways pushing up these daily epistles, but also that dead doom can come in, that trumpet or that sound of trumpet can come in the form of a damn news article, man.
That's it.
You know? Now, real quick,
Yeah, you got it.
we can go back to where you was
All
at.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Verse 43 again, it says, "But the day of doom shall be the end of this time."
And
And
Salakia,
the
it
yeah,
says the
you got
day of doom shall be the end this time. They saying it's 90 seconds into that day of doom, man.
it.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, it's only a minute and a half, you know.
Yeah.
For you mathematicians out there, it's a minute and a half, man. And that's
Mm-hmm.
just a blink of an eye uh, uh, to the Lord, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "And the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up."
And it just shows you right there that for the lack of better words, righteousness and wickedness cannot rule in the same time.
Yep.
Somebody have to be the base in order for something to be grown. Something have to be taken out in order for the kingdom of heaven to actually flourish, man. Matter of fact, uh, if you ain't got nothing, give me Acts 14 and 22.
Okay.
Because again, that day of doom must come to pass in order to go to the kingdom of heaven. People say
That's it.
you want the kingdom, you want the kingdom. You know, uh, for lack of better words, flying and spiritual powers and all these things. In order for these things to come, for the lack of better words, the Lord is going to have to test you. You know,
Okay. Okay.
you got it, bro.
That's it. Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming
Mm-hmm.
the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yes, it says, and as we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. Which meaning what? At the end of the day, we're going to have to go through a lot of hell, man, in order to reach, peace and rest and everlasting life, man. You know,
That's it. That's it.
because peace and rest and everlasting life will not come in the form of Esau, Edom, save you, or it would not come in the form of fucking the sea hill. You know, because that's what Esau's gonna do. That press from above and press from beneath in these dangerous times in order for you to bow down to their system. That's why it says confirming the souls of the disciples. When you basically go into that phrase, it actually means to those who are tested, you know,
Kind,
who,
kind,
who went through that tribulation and remained faithful in the dangerous times, man. Because we already know in order for us to receive that peace and happiness, we must go through a dangerous place to fall, which is where America, man. You know,
kind,
you
kind.
got it out.
Can I read it in the NLT?
Yeah, get it out. You got it, bro.
Verse 22, it says, "Where they strengthen the believers, they encourage them to continue in the faith, reminding
Mm-hmm.
them that we must suffer many
Mm.
hardships to enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
And it's beautiful. It says that you may suffer many hardships to enter into the kingdom of the Most High. And we're actually coming into a time of hardship, man. Whether it be financially, we already know that the economy is going down. I think every 100 days there are a couple $1 billion in debt.
You know,
And it just show you, man, how things are just gonna get worse and worse, man, in order to us to enter into the kingdom. You got it, bro.
that's it. Since you spoke on that debt, I think it's
Mhm.
like $1 trillion every 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to misquote it, but I heard something like that dealing with the financial, the debt cop of the debt ceiling of America. We putting $1 trillion each 30 days, man. So that's going to trickle down into these the people that's living in this place, man. That think America's all great and fine, and Danny, they got a blind eye to what's really coming.
Mm-hmm.
God, you want me to continue on that 23?
No, Bible
Okay,
shot get if you ain't got now, you get
okay.
First Thessalonians 5, and just start at 1.
God,
Because
first,
we know that the hardships is coming. And for
yep,
lack of better words, once you know something that bad is coming, you prepare yourself. Not only do you prepare yourself, you get the resources and things like that. The resources and the things that we preparing ourselves with is mentally, man. Again, not being in that time, not being in that mindset of being an American, man, chilling out and sitting in the shade, sipping lemonade, man. Because you can't be chilling when it's in the midst of war. Just imagine, for lack of better words, you go on the front lines and everybody battle ready, and you got damn shorts and a t-shirt on. You ain't got no armor on. You ain't got the
God,
helmet salvation or nothing. You know.
God,
So that's
you,
how the Lord is preparing us, man. He warned us about the famine. He warned us about World War III. He warned us about damn cannibalism. You watch that movie, The Road, and that shit would really put fear in you. Because
that's
at
it,
the end of the day, that's gonna be the Lord sending out people to eat other people, man.
that's it.
Another TV show, show it to the extreme, The Walking Dead. And
Mm-hmm.
even in that series, the spirit that they had was the spirit of being a damn pilgrim, not being settled upon your leaves, and ultimately not being damn comfortable here, man. Ain't no way in hell should we be comfortable here in this damn prison, man. You
That's
know,
that's it.
you got it up.
Come, First Thessalonians chapter 5, starting at top.
Mm-hmm.
But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
And right there, at the title, at the top of the lesson, it says, "What the day
Of the
of the
Lord.
Lord." It says, "Of the times and seasons, brother, you have no need that I write unto you." Basically saying you already should know what's going on, man. You know,
Kind,
even if it don't happen today, even if it don't happen tomorrow, the Lord is already ready, always on time. So we looking forward until that day. You know,
kind. It's
you got it.
kind. It's even a saying down here. I know down here for sure, brother. You know what time it is. You know, you could be
Mm-hmm.
speaking on anything, but you know it's afraid down here, brother. You know what time it is. You
Come.
know, and hey, this is what Paul is saying, man. Going
Mm-hmm.
verse 2, it says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night."
Hey, real quick, let me get this word seasons.
Kind.
Because it says other times and seasons you have no need that I write unto you. That
Mm-hmm.
word seasons uh Koros Strong's G 2540. Yeah. It says Kairos. Just get a couple of them. It says do measure. And what does on the second Ezra the ninth chapter said, measure the time
Measure
diligently.
time diligently.
Right here, it says a fixed or definite time, the time when things are brought to a crisis, the decisive epoch waited for. So basically, it's going to be the
Mm,
time of crisis that's going to come upon the planet Earth, man. And that
mm,
time of crisis is not the opportunity for you to get back into Babylon.
mm.
Like that nigga from Fopi, you know?
Kind.
It says another one, the right time, because this is the right time for the Lord to bring forth judgment on these niggas, man.
That's it.
Just to see and be vexed with the things you see every day. Just a nigga with a black and mile in his fucking mouth, man.
Mm.
It's the right time for the Lord to judge that nigga. And even when people do get to put to death, I remember what that was last month. Those 4 people that died down here in one day.
Okay.
They was in the right time and the right spot. Why? Because the Lord ultimately was punishing them for not being on point, for the lack of better words, in the
That's it.
seasons of danger, man. You
That's
know,
it.
real quick. Let me get that word time to it, or time is chronos. It says a time, long or short. Um, that's pretty much it on that. You can go back to it.
Okay. Going back. 1 Thessalonians 5
Mm-hmm.
and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh upon them, as
Mm-hmm.
travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, they're not going to escape the dangers that's coming, man. Because we know that the Lord is coming in deep in the night. Again, we don't know when he coming, but we know that he always on time. Like the brother
That's
just
it.
mentioned earlier. We know what time it is, man.
You know it. Kind.
It ain't the time to be settle upon your knees. It's that time to have that armor of Ephesians the 6th chapter on, man. Because hey, at the end of the day, shit can happen at any moment. Earlier this week, I think Facebook shut down 2 or 3 times,
You know what I'm
you know,
saying?
and you already know they was stealing people data and things like that. Just the mad and niggas was going crazy. Your bride calling you, you know,
Kind. Kind.
you got my pass, something about a password. You feel me? Like what the fuck
Hey,
going on?
because I think AT&T, you had these different cell phone companies. They had lines out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And these sheeple, man, they just so blinded to the fact that they are walking. They are the walking dead, pretty much, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, from the neck up.
dead from the neck up.
And it's like that's why it says when they shall say peace and safety. A part of your peace and safety is you just sitting in the bed scrolling on social media, man.
TikTok.
TikTok. And not thinking that at any day or any time somebody can just kick in your door.
Well,
That's why travail and
yeah,
bad things are coming upon these people, man. And again, it's only going to get worse as we get closer unto the end. Baba Kushak, if you ain't got nothing, you can give me Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 11.
kind. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 9 and 11.
Salakia. My bad.
Okay,
12.
kind. Verse 12. It reads,
Mm-hmm.
"For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net,
Mm-hmm.
and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it followeth suddenly upon them."
Yes, these people are snared in the evil times when it falls suddenly upon them, man. Again, these people are walking in their everyday life doing in Babylon. They have a routine, whether it's going in Starbucks and like whether it's tricking off a mess with another man's wife. Niggas got these wicked ass routines, man. But it's going to be one day the Lord is going to catch you like a fish that's caught in a net or a bird that's caught in the snare. Really, that means you caught up in the snares of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Okay,
You know, you hearkening unto the ways of Babylon. Now you settle upon your leaves. Now is a good time for the Lord to catch you while your pen's down. You know?
that's it.
And that's why I says it's gonna fall suddenly upon you niggas, because you niggas are in the mindset that nothing can possibly go wrong. You're in the mindset that you can't be fucking touched. But it's gonna be a day when the Lord is gonna touch your ass in various many ways, man. He
Okay,
even says in what the hell else? The ones that know better, they're gonna be beat with many
many
stripes.
stripes,
You
many.
know, and a lot of people know whether it be just the Lord is a so-called black man. That's enough for the Lord to destroy you now, man.
That's it.
The R to the F to the I to the DC hip, they tiny little device, it's actually going to go into people's skin. If you don't hearken to that, you just take it anyway. The Lord is going to destroy you. And there's
Look,
nothing you can really do about it, man. Just hope and pray that the Lord keep you, man. That's the spirit that we're in. We're hoping and praying that the Lord keep us from this evil day, man.
that's
You know,
it.
you can get Ecclesiastes. If you ain't got that, you give me Ecclesiastes
Okay.
8 and verse start at verse 4.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, "Where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, What doest thou?"
Yes, well, the word of a king is there is power. So when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua You know, Yahweh Shah, the Lord, and the Kings of Kings, when something is decreed, it's going to happen. Now, you can't say what you're doing. Whether it be the Lord kills, kill somebody,
Yeah.
your cousin or
Yeah.
something. You can't say, Lord, why you do that? No, that was a part of the plan. That was a part of the story that the Lord have brought up. You got it up.
Okay. I'm gonna go back.
Now continuing on.
Okay. Continuing on. It says, "Whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing,
Mm-hmm.
and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment."
It says, a wise man heart discerneth both time and judgment. And the reason why these people don't have that discernment is because the Lord didn't give them the true knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
This the word discerneth in Strong's H 3:30:45. Think that word there is on Yadah. And it says to know, to learn, to perceive and see, find out and discern. They don't know, or they don't know about the discernment of the spirit, or the discernment of what's coming down the pipe, man. You
That's
know,
it. What
that's
did it say right there? Salakia. What did it say? It said, "Find out."
yeah, to find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
What they say in the
it's like
world?
you're gonna find out the
Yeah.
hard way or the easy way. Like you
God,
gotta,
man.
my bad.
No, you got it out. Hey, you like what they say is F around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hey,
I mean, that's Jake for you. You got it
come.
though. You got it.
And the Lord standing on business in this time, man.
That's it.
It's a little bit more. It says
Mm-hmm.
to be made known, to become known, be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. Let's go down to the Strongs, to acknowledge.
Mm.
Acknowledge, recognition, cautiously, and that's the spirit of you having what is called. What's the word I'm looking for? You got to have a cautious spirit, anticipation. You know,
Yeah. Anticipation. Yeah, kind.
anticipation. You were actually anticipating it. It says instruction, designation, also punishment. Because if you
Mm.
don't walk cautiously or whatever, guess what? You're going to get punished, man.
Yeah, circumspect.
Circumspect, man. That's the
Mm-hmm.
spirit that we should be in. You know,
That's it.
that's pretty much it. Like, you can go back to it.
Kind.
Read
Got a
verse 5
precept.
again. Oh, so
Got a
like you
precept.
got to get your precept.
Kind. 2 Peter 3,
Mm-hmm.
verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise,
Mm-hmm.
as some men count slackness,
You
but is
got it.
long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So the Lord ain't slack concerning His promise. These precepts, these prophecies that we're speaking, He's not slack concerning this. He's going to be as a thief in the night, as we brought out in Matthew 24. But you got these other these men out here that's they count slackness. Women as well. They say no. They what is it? Is Ezekiel 12 that they say the prophecy that he speak of is from as a time afar off, roughly paraphrased. But no, the Lord is going to make promise. He's going to make do on His promise, because this is His story. This is His will. Okay. Verse 10, it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up." So the
Come.
Lord making promise on this. You got it. You got it.
Oh no, you got a slot.
John. So this is what the Lord is coming to do, man. He's coming to pretty much burn everything in this place up, mainly here in America, Babylon the Great, and the elements, and of course, what he said, the works. So if you're working evil in this place, you shouldn't be looking for deliverance. If you're taking heed and bowing down to that digital awe, you shouldn't be looking for you're not going to get delivered. Okay. And going back, verse 11, it says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" And this is all we speak of and think about, is the prophecies of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua coming to pass, man. One after another, man. And it's soon. It's soon to be, He's about to soon deliver on His promise, man. And we're here waiting on it. You got it out.
They come, and that's it, man. Because ultimately, that promise of salvation is going to go to the ones that anticipate it. What it says in Proverbs, the prudent man foreseeth the
See of the
evil
evil.
and,
Yeah.
and hide himself, man.
That's
But
it.
because why? The Lord said He's going to burn up the works that are
Ooh,
here in Babylon, man. The works of Esau.
that's it.
This motherfucker, sexy red. The Lord's gonna burn that spirit up, man. Physically. The spirit of that nigga Charles and Needle. The Lord gotta burn
Man, that
like that
motherfucker.
up in order for the kingdom of heaven to flourish upon the planet Earth, man. You
God,
know?
that corruption gotta pass.
That's
You know.
it.
Yeah. So you want that Ecclesiastes 8:5 again?
Read 5 again, y'all.
Okay. Back in Ecclesiastes 8:5. Whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment.
Yes, and we discern both time and judgment because we seeing the evils that's ahead. You got it, bro.
Verse 6, because to every purpose there is a time and judgment. Therefore the misery of man is great upon him.
Yes, and right there, because when you go here in the planet Earth, of course you're gonna go through hell, but it's actually going to be many great miseries that's going to go upon the people that don't hearken.
Mm.
They don't cleave unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Those are the ones that's going to be burnt up. Because instead of you doing the works of the Lord, you're doing the works of this world, man. And so now you're going to get taken out with this world. With the
That's
scripture
it.
say, though hand join the hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Con.
Noah's not going to sit back and let niggas continually be wicked. He didn't do that in the time of the flood, so he's not going to do it now.
That's it.
Like how about Shemal Shah just going to be sent back waiting on you to get right? No, man. If you don't get right in that time or get right now before that time, like we just pulled out in that Zephaniah earlier, guess what? You're going to get caught up in that chaff, man. You're going to get caught up in that wind,
Con.
That's pretty much it on that. If you ain't got nothing, you can get Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, and start at verse 1.
Con. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yes, it says to everything there is a season. Now, what season that we are in now? The transferring of kingdoms, man. We're not in the seasons to be chilling out or to be relaxing. No, we're in the season when the Lord is going to take down Esau and raise up the nation of Israel. That's why the brother put out in that 2 Peter, what manner of person ought you to be? Invested in this world and invested in the world to come.
That's
And
it.
they don't see the value that Yahweh Shemel Shai finna bring upon Israel, man. Real quick, let me get this, and we're gonna jump back. This is the book of St. Matthew 16:1. It says the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came tempting, desire him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather for the day, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And that's what's happening, man. These people, they can discern the carnal things. They already discern. Yeah, LeBron James probably only got a couple seasons left in them, probably 2 or 3. This is what these niggas discern. But they can't discern about the prophecy. They can't discern the economy is crashing. Why? Because those are the things that they don't want to invest in. They want to invest in themselves, man. And that's the point brother put out earlier before we struck up the camera. Deny yourself. That's the reason why people are falling in the hands of Esau, because they're not denying themselves, man. They're actually falling into their lust in their wicked mindset, and that's why the Lord is going to destroy you niggas. Right here, verse 4, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. Yes, niggas want the Lord, and for you to believe, you want the Lord to come down and let me talk to you. No, Yahweh, he's not going to do that. What he's going to do, it says, and there shall not be a sign be given unto them, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. And that sign of the prophet Jonas is the Lord sending out the prophets out there, man. Teaching on the highways and byways, man, and pushing forth the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Okay.
You can go back if you ain't got nothing out.
Okay. Going back. Verse 2, it says a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
And the Lord, he's finna pluck up this wicked system known as Babylon the Great. And while this place is being plucked up, the house in the nation David, the house of the nation of Israel, Yasharala is being planted, man. You
Con.
got it.
It says a time to kill and a time to heal,
Mm-hmm.
a time to break down and a time to build up.
And the Lord, He's breaking down this current sin system in order to build up the system of righteousness. Because we just mentioned earlier, wickedness and righteousness cannot stay in the same place. Oil and water don't mix. You feel me?
That's it.
Baba Kashah, you got some?
Nah, you got
Baba Kashah will end off on second Ezra's 4 and start at verse 26.
it. Con. Second Esdras chapter 4, verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, Then answered he me and said, The more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away.
Yes, this world is hastening fast to pass away, man. This world is on a ticking time clock. That's the reason why we pulled out the doomsday clock. Even Esau know he's on time. You know,
It a
he know it's
borrowed time.
only a matter of time for the Lord to take him out. You got it, bro.
Just like he's on borrowed time.
Come. Hey, that spirit, he ain't got no more PTO left. You know,
That's what I'm saying. He took all
and
his.
that nigga ran out. That nigga gotta come to work now. You see what I'm saying?
That's it.
I got something for you real quick.
Con.
This Job 14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
That's
That
it.
has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You got
Woo.
it up?
Kind. So he's on borrowed time, man. He can't pass what the Lord has set up, what he has decreed, man. He told him he gonna have this for a little season. And this is all. And you got our people out here still wanting to invest on something that is dying. How delusional can you be? But the Lord said he's gonna choose your delusion. So we understand that perfectly. You got it?
Con, you can go back to the
Kind.
26 again.
All right, 26 again, second Esdras 4, verse 26. Then answered he me and said, The more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteneth fast to pass away,
Mm-hmm.
and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
Yes, this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. This world is wicked. And for lack of better words, you can't trust in it. Why? Because it's only going to pass away.
That's
For
it.
the lack of better words, and these things don't have the nutrients that actually produce life. No, the nutrients that Esau give you actually put you further into the valley of the shadow of death. You got
Mm.
it, bro.
It says, But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but
Mm-hmm.
the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yet the evil is sown. America, it's sown, it's planted, it's actually flourishing throughout the whole planet Earth. That's that wicked green bay tree in Psalms the 37th chapter, man.
That's it.
That actually put the whole nation under a veil of darkness.
That's it.
You got it?
It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down,
Mm-hmm.
and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away,
Mm-hmm.
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
So the good of the kingdom of heaven cannot come unless this current kingdom is taken out. It's like weeds in your garden. You
Yep.
gotta get down, put your gloves on, and dig that out. Because if you don't, it's gonna actually affect the whole garden. Just like Esau, ever since he's been in the power, he affected the whole planet Earth. That's
That's
why
it.
Job 9 and 24 makes so much sense. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Kind.
And we can see what happened was the wicked ruling, the extinction of animals, the white rhino. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
reason why that's messed up because of Esau, buffalo herd. For
That's
lack of
it.
other words, when Esau came over, he damn near put the buffaloes to extinction. It's an old picture that this nigga got a skull of buffalo heads that's probably 13, 15 feet high, man.
Dude,
Not the whole body, just the head.
yeah, a little hill, a little
Yeah,
mountain of
a
buffalo
little
heads,
mountain,
man.
man.
You know?
Steep as hell. But who can you blame for that? Esau, Edom, nobody else. Elam, Ishmael, Ham. You can't blame them for that. You got to blame Esau. Even the philosophies they get pushed for. Esau the one that pushing forth that BS. That's why in the kingdom of heaven, righteousness is going to flourish under the rulership of the righteous, man. You
That's
know?
it. That's it.
You got something up?
Okay. Nah. I ain't got nothing up.
Come, yeah, with that, Akim, we pray this video was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Hawa Bahashim
Bahashim, Yahweh
Bahashim
Shai, Bahashim,
Bahashim
Rakakwadash.
Rakadash
We want to give double honor to our apostle and elders, great millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.